10. To Aldridge. To Murray. He's denied.
Just erasing mistakes left and right.
Gets it to go. Could have been more. A lot of contact, but no foul.
They're going to have to find answers defensively and quickly because he's carving them up in the first quarter.
DeRozan to Murray. To Rudy Gay. Pau Gasol missed his first. That one goes.
You feel that? I see the confidence building.
LeBron with it up top. His team leads it by 10. JaVale McGee. A drive through the paint, but his shot misses.
You see, this is something that everybody has, but some people choose to use it or not. I'm glad you choose to use effort on getting around those screens.
James to Caldwell Pope. San Antonio ball. Has a chance, and he knocks it down, Jay.
It's going to be so intriguing to watch the development of DeJounte Murray. Remember, he just turned 22 the night before the season began, and he's still growing into his body. But he has big shoes to fill taking over the role for Tony Parker, a guy that's been so dominant for so many years with the Spurs.
To Kyle Kuzma. Caldwell Pope. 5 on the shot clock. Takes it right to the rim. A lot of contact there, but they say no foul.
You see, you can't actually get mesmerized by the ball. You actually have to focus on the dribbler's belly button. I know that may sound cheesy, but trust me, he can't go anywhere without his core.
DeRozan to Murray. And he's fouled. Very close, Jay. The results, he's going to the line.
You see this all the time. The defensive players establishing his presence on the court and also checking to see how far the refs are going to let him go.
DeJounte Murray, couple of free throws on the way. He's struggled so far. First free throw is good. Goes 2 for 2. Count the bucket for 2.
When the ball's in his hands, we all knew what was going to happen.
Spurs will take the timeout as they'll go over some tactics now in this first quarter of play. Substitution being made in this one. Knocked loose. That's a turnover. It goes the other way. To the rim. That's going to be out of bounds. San Antonio with the basketball. Patty Mills. To Gasol. Short jumper off the mark. Shot from the lane won't go. To Patty Mills. Oh, great pass, setting up the basket.
And sometimes less is more. Keeping it simple is the best way.
To Caldwell Pope. LeBron James, 3 for 3. That's a perfect start.
This offseason, I heard so many voices. even that of the great Shaquille O'Neal, talking about how LBJ needed to cement his own legacy. Or for LeBron, it's not about chasing external accolades. It's about hunting your own legacy, and that's to be the greatest of all time.
That's off the side of the rim, no good. To Caldwell Pope. Nice pace, sets it up, and slams it down.
It's not every day that you see a 6'9", 265-pound freight train coming down the lane. You probably want to step out of the way.
Aldridge. To Patty Mills.
He sent that one to the third row.
He was locked in. That was impressive. James. Spurs in possession. Has a look. The shot by Mills, no good.
Your contest was great because of your proximity to the player. You forced his follow-through to be cut short, which made him short-arm the shot.
Nothing going here on that drive. James. Add 2 points to the board.
Showing you why he belongs here in this league with the best of the best. Efficient scoring out of the rookie here tonight.
To Aldridge. Patty Mills. That misses with 3 seconds left. That's the end of one here in game number 3. Jay and I back with more after this. This is the first round of the West playoffs on EA Sports. Ed Cohen, Jay Williams with you as we get things started here in the second. Quarter. Mills in possession. 14-point deficit. To Aldridge. Nothing going here on that drive. Return label included.
The offense might want to adjust here. That's his 4th block of the evening.
Patty Mills. Oh, good defense by the Lakers. They come away with the steal.
That's called game plan execution to perfection. Every possession on the road is critical.
Mills in possession. Down a bundle to Rudy Gay. Trying to cash in. Gets a look. Can't hit. To James. Hart. That's rebounded by San Antonio. Runner here won't go. And stuffs it home. That has to feel deflating for the other side.
They've really came out and made a statement so far in this first half. Another powerful dunk, but another easy dunk. When are we going to see some defense?
Mixing things up. Hockey line substitutions. Both teams making changes. And now.
All right, let's do this.
Lonzo Ball matched up with DeJounte Murray. To Kyle Kuzma, looking to push. Ball. And the basket good at the rim.
Clearly not afraid of the spotlight here because that was not an easy look.
Murray with it. His guys down big. To DeRozan. Why even try that time?
I'm going to start calling him the windshield wiper, just erasing all the mistakes.
Gasol, short jumper, won't fall. Caldwell Pope to Ball. Stuffs it down with authority. He was ready right at the tip.
What a first half he's having. He came out of the gate, attacked, found ways to get to the rim. Now look how easy the game is coming to him.
To Rudy Gay. To DeRozan. And look out.
Oh, right after the dunk, he looks right over towards the bench, gets a call from the coach about what defense they're in, and then gets his team set. Those are people that are able to lead men.
The crossover gets inside. And the slam dunk.
Woo! This rookie is a high flyer. He brings that kind of pro-am vibe to the NBA, and it's fun to watch.
Spinning shot won't fall. To Caldwell Pope. Here comes the screen. To Caldwell Pope. Down to 5 on the 24. It's good.
Ooh, cool, calm, and collective. The 3 C's. His handles are effortless.
DeRozan with the basketball. Looking to make something happen. To Rudy Gay. Baseline drive. Add 2 more points. The defense had him, but the good shooters find a way.
Did you see the way that dribble freed him up? It created so much space. I did, but the defender didn't.
To the rim, lays it up and in.
Well, they have such great flow to their offense this evening. The ball isn't sticking to one player individually. It's moving around the perimeter, and it's zipping. They're playing with a special cohesiveness.
DeJounte Murray to DeRozan. Short jumper misses. To Kyle Kuzma. McGee powers it through.
It's so amazing when you get a chance to see a player in his own space. It's almost as if the defense doesn't exist. He can go left, he can go right, he can attack. He's playing on that court by himself.
DeRozan to Gasol. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. Can't connect. It's no good. Cashes in for two.
That's a strong finish. Regardless of contact, finishing strong is key.
Deep two there, won't go. So the two teams will head to the locker room as we reach the break here in game number 3. Let's get you to our NBA Live studios in Orlando and hand it over to Jalen Rose for our EA Sports halftime report. Jalen.
Thanks, Ed. The Lakers entered the locker room at halftime with a significant lead. It was their playmaking, the way they gave each other scoring opportunities. That really impresses me. I love seeing unselfish basketball like that. Have a look at the leading scorers for the Los Angeles Lakers. The Spurs have got themselves in a bad situation that seems likely to only get worse. All right, back to the second half. I'll see you after the game.
Right now, San Antonio's possession. DeJounte Murray to DeRozan. It's Kuzma up to block the shot. Calls out of bounds. Last touch by Kyle. Kuzma. Rudy Gay going to launch beyond the arc, and McGee there for the rebound.
And you knew this game had a chance to get out of hand pretty quickly because of the communication. When these guys stepped on the court, Ed, they were yapping back and forth to each other. And that kind of communication, that kind of collective responsibility to one another, you feel that on the court. That's why this team is special.
DeJounte Murray. Knocked loose. Lakers have it.
Here's your chance to break this thing wide open.
Cruises inside for two.
Just like Linsanity in New York, Kuzmania took L.A. by storm his rookie year. There's no doubt he has crazy talent, but it's his heart that endears him to the fans and his teammates. Even though he was drafted late in the first round, Kyle Kuzma is the one.
Rejected by McGee. Out of bounds the call. Last touch by JaVale McGee. Rudy Gay. DeRozan to Rudy Gay. Beyond the arc for three. And the rebound taken by Caldwell Pope. Got it.
Oh, man, you're not supposed to be able to do that with that size, but in today's game, dexterity and mobility are off the charts for bigs.
Here we go. Here we go. What a roll.
DeRozan to Murray.
Wait on it. Go, sir.
And he drains it.
Oh, he buckled his knees so bad, it didn't matter if he scored or not. That's a win for the internet.
Los Angeles has the basketball. He'll go to the foul line to shoot.
I can't believe I'm about to say this about an NBA team because this is what I say to my grammar school team. But just because a team is down on the scoreboard doesn't mean you stop playing hard and smart. You really have nothing to lose, but really good habits to gain.
And he connects on the first free throw. Able to convert on both free throws. Murray with the basketball. His guys down big. DeRozan to Aldridge. The drive right to the basket. Oh, straight down the middle for two.
Might have had an extra dribble or two there, but he got the shot he wanted.
Lakers at the controls right now. That's rebounded by the Spurs. DeJounte Murray. To DeRozan. Has a chance. DeRozan with a shot, no good. To Murray. LaMarcus Aldridge. With that, he's 5 for 9.
Old school equals high percentage.
And counted at the rim.
It can only be one of two things here. One, the defender ran out of gas. Or two, this dude is just unstoppable.
DeJounte Murray to DeRozan. To Murray. Shot clock, it's coming down to 4. Now down to 3. Has a look. Almost, but no good. DeRozan's got the board. Murray into the front court. Down a bundle. To Aldridge. Trying to cash in. DeRozan with a shot off. Oh, and a putback.
Not really known for attacking the glass, but I like that hustle. We need to see more of that.
Los Angeles, they have it. To Caldwell Pope. Nice pass to get things going.
I love the drive to the basket there. Instead of trying to go around or over, go through.
To Gasol. Throws it up. Oh, blocked away. Out of bounds the call. Last touch by JaVale McGee. Coach has seen enough. He wants some changes. New personnel onto the floor. And strokes it.
No doubt about where that one was headed.
To Beasley. Finishing inside the paint on that one.
Some players are just built to absorb the contact. He pretty much dusted that defender off like that was a bug at the park.
DeRozan to Murray. Free throws coming up.
Sometimes when you get up big, you get a little careless. But attention to detail through the end, that's how you avoid unnecessary fouls.
First one goes down. And he makes them both. Ball with the basketball. His guys holding the big lead. Nothing going here on that drive. To Ball. Knocks it down from mid-range.
I get tired of hearing guys say, I was there, I contested a shot, I pretty much had a hand in his face. Well, no, you have to change up the game. If a guy is right-handed, he is right eye dominant. Get that hand over his right eye, block his vision. That'll enhance his chances of missing the shot.
To Ball. Count the basket, and it could have been more. No whistle.
Sometimes you hear people give all these fancy breakdowns, tell you all these different things they can do. That was just plain old simple bully basketball. Muscled his way through the lane.
To Aldridge. Yes, and the foul, and a chance at three coming up.
And I know there's so much excitement about the play, but everybody looks at the player. More people need to pay attention to the guy at the end of the bench, the strength and conditioning coach, because this kid's been putting in the time and effort every day in the weight room.
LaMarcus Aldridge at the line for a chance at a three-point play. For his career, 80% at the line. Free throw up and good. It's a three-point play, but a rare spot as they continue to trail big. Couldn't.
All right, let's do this.
Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a three-point play.
Ed, you ever bail out of something at the last second? That's what I saw right there from the defender. We call that no man's land. They weren't really committed to getting out of the way, committing a hard foul, or taking the brunt of the contact.
Free throws good. Add one more to the total. This game feels out of reach. Spurs have it.
I got him. I got ball. I got ball.
DeJounte Murray to Aldridge. Short jumper won't go down. To Beasley. That is great vision to set it up. Whoa, what a finish.
You know, it reminds me, Ed, of a story a legendary coach once told me. He said, if you ever get in a fight, you're not going to hit somebody with an open hand, correct? You'll probably break a finger. But if you hit somebody with the fist, what is that? That's 5 fingers working collectively together as one. That's how you deliver a knockout punch, and that's what we're seeing tonight.
Easy pass to the rim.
So many times you can tell if a player is going to finish before he even gets to the rim. Did you see that look on his face? That was a look of a three-point play. You always going in thinking you can get more at the rim.
Hey, double screen.
DeRozan to Murray. DeRozan with a shot that misses. To Beasley. 4-3. Buries it on the catch and shoot.
And this kid has a chance to be a Laker great. Went from averaging 9 points his rookie year to 16 in his sophomore campaign. Brandon Ingram is a name that you need to recognize.
Rudy Gay to DeRozan. Here comes the screen. DeRozan to Murray. Nice pass to set things up.
And sometimes less is more. Keeping it simple is the best way.
Lakers ball. The jab step opens up space to knock down the jumper.
There's some players out there that like the freedom of space, and then we have the anomalies. We have the players who feel comfortable being uncomfortable. And almost the physicality of the game centers them and puts them right on balance every time.
To Beasley. Shot clock's at 5. Down to 4. And scores.
I don't know what the point of you having a scouting report is if you don't utilize it. You're allowing him to get to positions on the floor where you know he feels most comfortable. Make it a challenge for him by making him do something uncomfortable.
Big slam. Oh, he looked like he was on a mission.
It just seems like nobody can stop him but him. Once he's found his offensive swag, that boy's deadly.
DeRozan with the basketball. To Murray. Runner here. Won't go. Count the basket. 2 more points in the paint.
And cutting hard in transition is one of the most underrated things about this game. The harder you can cut is the more it opens up the floor to make plays. He's just like that.
Knocked loose. Lakers come up with it. Throws it down off the alley-oop pass.
I know there's that old saying that says one man can't beat 5, but we're watching one man carry 4 other players. His back has to be hurting. Another big-time finish.
San Antonio ball. Has a chance. Add 2 points to the board. Oh, you could sense that coming.
There is a premium market for players with that type of hand-eye coordination.
Oh, bad pass. Taken away by the Spurs.
You go back to the principles, things that we started working on when we were in 1st and 2nd grade. It's called the shell drill. You stay down in the stance defensively, you try to deny the next pass away, and you have to communicate. If your conditioning is bad, you have no chance. But if you're able to do all these things together, collectively, you will be able to stop a great passing team.
Here we go with the EA Sports post-game wrap-up. The Lakers could not have been more dominant in this game. You ask me, and I'll tell you, it was the ball movement that made all of the difference. There's something to be said for a team that can win as a group, and that's what happened here today. Here are the guys who put up the most points for the Los Angeles Lakers. The Spurs, seemed to give up on this game as it got more challenging. Losses. And that does it for our post-game wrap-up. On behalf of ESPN on EA Sports, I'm Jalen Rose.